Lesson 39, 40, and 41. Dynamics, crescendos, diminuendos, and exercises on an A string with crescendos, diminuendos, and dynamics. Dynamics tell us to play music either loudly or softly, but there's way more nuances in between. Forte means loud and piano means soft. We'll write forte with an italicized F symbol and piano with an italicized P symbol. Now, in Italian and Spanish, forte or in Spanish fuerte actually means strong. So even though we say it's loud, the actual word and the meaning means strong, and piano means soft. If you recall in section 2, the sound formula will help you to figure out how to play loudly or softly. To play loudly, you're going to use more bow distance, you're going to use more speed, and more bow pressure or resistance. And to play softly, you're going to use a lot less bow speed and bow resistance and less bow. Now, to make music more interesting, if we play it always the same way, it's going to get boring. So we can add crescendos and diminuendos on top of louds and softs. So to make our playing more interesting, we will create music with louder and softer and gradually getting louder and softer. Crescendo in Italian means to get louder. By using more bow, more speed, and more distance, it will increase little by little. The notes will get louder. Sometimes you see words that are abbreviated as CRESC dot, and that's short for crescendo. It also sometimes will be written as a hairpin, where you have two long lines that keep opening up, similar to less or greater than in math. And then sometimes you'll see diminuendo or decrescendo. So decrescendo is the opposite of crescendo, and it means to get gradually softer. Now, if you see hairpins that are over a long, like a long distance, that means you're going to get gradually softer little by little. And if it's pretty small, that means you're going to get softer pretty quickly. So sometimes you'll see DIM dot, DESCESC. They're all abbreviations for diminuendo or decrescendo, which means to get softer gradually, or crescendo, which means to get louder. Now, number 41, there are some dynamics, there are some crescendos, diminuendos, but you will notice that when I play them, I'm going to improvise essentially, and I'm going to add my own dynamics because not everything there is marked. There's lines with absolutely nothing, so it's up to you, the performer, to create and make what you're playing more interesting, even if it's a simple exercise. Here's number 41. Now, one thing that we can do in music is what we call phrasing. When we speak, we also phrase our sentences. For example, if I would take out any inflection or phrasing from my speaking, I would sound like a robot. We are learning how to play violin. Not only is it because I separate every word that I sounded just now like a robot, but because my inflection, I did not go up and down, crescendo, diminuendo, and I also didn't change the pitch. So when you phrase, and one of the easiest way to sound really musical when you play the violin is if the notes go up, you crescendo, and if the notes come down, go to lower notes, you decrescendo. That will sound very natural and very musical. We're continuing with exercise H on page 46. Ready, and... last line challenge is avoid getting stuck at the tip. So make sure that after long notes, you lighten up your right hand and you move it faster so you don't create an accent where there isn't one, but you're not stuck at the tip. Line N on page 46. Thanks for watching. I hope you're able to execute and you're able to do these dynamics and make even these simple exercises more musical by creating changes. Again, if you find any value in these tutorials, please like, please subscribe, please comment, and I'll see you in the next class.